Here we go.
Central banks around the world are planning to go digital. Bank of America, Chase, Citi, Wells Fargo, they're about to be reset, overhauled. It means the function of our banks is about to change. They probably won't raise public suspicion about it by changing the signs on your bank's branches, but in other words, the banking infrastructure is being rebuilt from the ground up, and very few Americans are aware this is even happening. We are right on the verge of a once-in-a-generation opportunity to profit by investing in the companies that are building out the architecture for this massive shift.
Yo, this one's wild. Check this out. Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, and U.S. Bank had a major system crash for withdrawals and deposits, which means a lot of people didn't get paid or they couldn't even deposit into a bank. Check this out. This was sent in my Telegram group. It says some deposits from 11/3 may be temporarily delayed due to an issue impacting multiple financial institutions. That doesn't sound good. And I told you once, I'll tell you again, guys, the whole financial system is switching. This just happened too. 19,000 ATMs have shut down across the U.S. because they're preparing for a new financial switch and turning your money into digital currency. Don't believe me? I come with receipts. Citibank expands digital asset service with blockchain-based token services. It's called Citi Token Services. They're turning your money into digital assets when you deposit into a bank. Check this out. Cashless exchange terminal. You put in your cash, get a card. This is where you put in your cash right here, and get the card back, and they charge you for the card too. So that was actually my video showing you guys that they have cashless terminals now to where they're giving you cards for your cash. This is where we're headed. Who knows what these banks are doing? So if you guys want alternative banks, hit my link tree, link in bio. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Filling up your ride. You head into the store to pay.
$77, please,
Says the cashier. You pull out $80 in cash and slap it on the counter.
Sorry, sir, no cash. We only take cards from now on.
With a grumble, you pull out your debit card and swipe it.
Thank you, sir. Just so you know, a note on your credit says you're almost up to your $80 limit in gas for the week. You're getting close to your government-allotted carbon emissions for the month.
Walking out of the store, you wonder what the heck he was talking about. You drive to your next errand. Along the way, you notice a long line in front of an ATM machine. You stop to check it out. People are walking away from the ATM in frustration. You stop and ask what's going on.
Oh, those machines. They stopped giving out cash.
You were told. Now you feel a little twinge of fear in your gut. You know the feeling? You knew things were getting bad, but surely things were not that bad. You check your phone. No wars, no terrorist attacks, no hurricanes or earthquakes. Still, something's up. It's getting weird out there fast. You head inside the grocery store to pick up dinner. As you head into the store, you notice long lines at the checkout counters. Anger is in the air, the smell of panic. A woman grabs your arm.
They say card only, but my card isn't working. Nobody is taking cash, and they're running out of food.
You turn around and head out. In the parking lot, you send a text to your friend. He's one of those political gun nut types, so maybe he's going to have some insight to share.
Things are getting scary. I went to the sporting goods store to buy some supplies and ammo. They're telling me that based on my Google search history and the websites I visited, I can't buy anything, even with cash. I checked my account and I have plenty of money, but they won't let me spend it. They're saying I'm flagged as a threat.
You text a few more of your friends. One says his business can no longer take payments from customers. He wonders if it's because he donated to that Freedom for America protest. Heart sinking, you remember all those donations you made recently. Another friend urgently texts you. None of her cards work either. Her online payments are not going through and her rent is due. You feel yourself starting to sweat. Tomorrow is the end of the month. You have a bunch of bills due. Another friend says he's hearing about violence in the streets, people smashing and grabbing whatever they can, banks locking their doors on customers. Your mind races. Some sort of system-wide banking crash, you suspect. You rush home. It's okay, you tell yourself. You're prepared. You've got a couple thousand in cash under the mattress. Plus, you've got your savings account and your 401k nest egg. You check your banking app on your phone. You are greeted with the following message.
Dear customer, please be advised certain purchases may be limited or not be permitted according to federal law.
All our ATMs and branches are currently shut down until further notice. If you wish to speak with one of our representatives, please be aware we are experiencing higher than normal call volume and wait times will be longer than expected. Thank you and have a nice day.
You turn on the TV to get the news. Images flash on your screen of long lines at supermarkets and gas stations, stock market indices in the red, riot police, National Guardsmen in the streets. The news anchor is nodding his head solemnly.
Today, the White House directed banks and other financial institutions to stop doing business with thousands of Americans, freezing their personal bank accounts.
Palms sweating, you switch to the financial channel.
Chaos on Wall Street today after Congress authorized another round of stimulus payments directly into the spending accounts of every American. A move critics say will only increase inflationary pressures as prices spin out of control.
You flip again.
Violent protests continue to spread from the cities into the suburbs in the wake of record unemployment and reports of enforced rationing of electricity and natural gas.
In the distance you hear sirens, breaking glass, others gunshots. It's been a hell of a day. It's going to be a long night. Make no mistake, C-Day will change your financial life forever.
So Chase, JP Morgan, Bank of America, the Fed Now, the Bank of Australia, etc., all of the major big players are going digital online November 19th, 2023. That means we got about 40 days left with cash until it's no good. Once all of the majors go, you know all the little guys is going to follow right after. So cash, I say, still be good for about another 45 days. I hope y'all got prepared and I hope y'all been listening. We are now days away from the official rollout of all digital coin. That's why they've been altering the ATM machines. They already setting it up. If y'all notice this, pay attention to y'all banks. Go in the banks and start asking questions about who owns the higher ups of the banks. Are they ultimately owned by Wells Fargo? Are they ultimately owned by a Chase or a Bank of America, etc., etc.? Go in and get the information and don't let them tell you we don't know anything about going digital. There's no way the whole world knows or hear about going digital and the banks don't know. All right, if they tell you they don't know, because they've been told to tell you that they don't know. We have approximately 40 days until cash is over.
The CBDC, Central Bank Digital Currency, is here now. So whatever you may be doing on the face of this planet, every part of the world, every corner of the globe, whether you're working a 9 to 5, busting your ass, greeting, grinding, hustling, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. The printed pieces of paper that's in your pocket, wallet, or purse that you praise, well, sooner or later, will be worthless. The only advice I'm giving is to back your money with gold, silver, or some type of commodity. Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, FedNow, and bricks. Throw in the hardware wallet, then boom, off to the races. All the celebrities that your ass worship, all the idols you worship, they know what's happening. That's why they flashing fucking money in your face. Why? Because they all know what's to come. It's going away. The RFID chip is on the horizon. This is currently going on right now in Australia. And sooner or later, your sleepwalker ass is going to wake up and it's going to be right in your neck of the woods. What is the RFID chip, you ask? It's the size of a grain of rice. It will be your new ID. It will be your new house key. It will be your new insurance. And yes, that includes Medicaid and Medicare. It will be the new way for you to check heartbeat, as in high blood pressure, congestive heart failure. It will be the new access granted to Wi-Fi. Got any Wi-Fi? Needless to say, it will be the new way of life. It'll be your new passport. It will access your email address. And yes, that includes Google. The way you purchase grocery, even out of the Walgreens or CVS. You can't get shit if you ain't got this chip. Oh, you ain't gonna get it? You ain't gonna get it? Okay, well, I suggest you start growing your own food. I suggest you start reading and researching herbs and spices. Then booyah, like I knew ya, this is what follows next. E.T.'s own home, Elon Musk, presents Neuralink. Brain implants that will transform your ass into the bionic man or woman or child. If you are blind, it will enable you to see. If you're paralyzed from the neck or waist down, not only will you be able to stand, walk, but you will be able to run. Your brain will go from mediocre to high performance. And if that's the case, we'll all one day look up and we'll all be replaced. Just a thing of the past. Why? Because transhumanism will be in full swing, in full effect. Artificial intelligence, as in AI, is taking over. You see it at Walmart, scan and go. You see the robots going down the aisles in Walmart. You got deep fake, you got deep audio,